Yes, I still have terrible lighting, but which casket February came out? I got it. A hat, a set of wax melts, a love spell, which comes with all these ingredients for a spell bottle. Self-love, by the way. This stunning print, and this spell card. This scroll, which I'm struggling to keep open with one hand. I love the pennies, they're so cute. As a rose quartz necklace, but I don't wear rose quartz really much anymore. Some love incense, but I'm not opening it, but I'm going to keep the box. A piece of non-tumbled amethyst. An pentacle altar plate. And here are the bits that come included with the spell. A pen, 7 days gratitude thing, and a little mini candle. Oh, and there's a bigger one as well. Okay, so as I promised, Vampire the Masquerade. This is the first ever tabletop roleplay game I played. There is steampunk, medieval, and a couple of others, but this one is really fun. It's really simple to actually pick up and just play. I've always had fun creating characters. There are some slightly more complicated pieces to it, like the paths, if you choose some of the characters, but basically it's pretty. You have 5 dots, and for each dot you have in an area, you roll a d10, and you combine combine skills with your attributes to roll a certain number of dice, and then if you get over the number 7, you pass, essentially. So it's really good fun, and the source books are really fun, and Growler is trying to get involved because he likes this game too, apparently. Are you a Star Wars fan, and do you also like the horror genre? And do you like audiobooks? If you do, I have a little something for you. This audiobook is absolutely amazing. I have been listening to it for the last 4 hours. It's a 6.5 hour long audiobook, so I'm towards the end. It's a slow burn, scary, creepy, absolutely wonderful audiobook. The voice actor for it, this guy here, I can't pronounce names, I'm terrible, Sean. He's really good. He does a really good hand solo as well, and the sound effects, guys, the chapter select, the voiceovers. Oh, mwah, I absolutely love this. I have the book and I love this book, so getting the audiobook was just something nice to listen to while I clean. I get it.
Intense sex.
Excuse the neighbours singing, but part 2 of my Fallout collection. This is actually something I made for an opening for Fallout 76. This is something else that was for the opening of Fallout 76. This is actually from Bethesda themselves, so most collectors will possibly not have one of these. I'm going to try and cover up the thing so you can see, but yes, it's official. It's from Bethesda. It's to say thank you to me and my team for opening the store for Fallout 76. I have this box. Now, it doesn't have everything in it anymore, but it comes with Fallout Nuka Coaster. In that set are these coasters. Also got the giant Nuka-Cola wall hanging. I need to sort out where this is going to go. This is just a sampling, but I have a load of the basketball card things that came out. I have absolutely loads of them. On to part 3. Okay, this is a bit late. It's a week later. I am been crying because I've been making coq au vin with shallots and they made me cry. But anyway, on to my most favourite tabletop game. It's really hard to get hold of. I do not have a physical copy of it, so I can't show you, but it's called Little Fears. It is the only game that I have ever played where you have to have a safe word, and everybody in the room has to know what the safe word is, and once that safe word is called, the game stops. It is a beautiful game about childhood fear and how it is real. So basically, you play a 12-year, anyone under the age of 12. After the age of 12, you become an adult growler. You are being violent, and once you've become an adult, you no longer believe in the things under the bed. But the things under the bed can still eat you and hurt you, and you have to deal with this thing called the labyrinth. And if you want to know more about it, let me know. But it's an awesome game, and I really recommend it. You only need D6s to play it, which makes it a very accessible game. So we're downstairs currently, I'm not upstairs, and it's a full moon. But anyway, 10 Candles is an absolutely amazing game that literally requires no prep. It's a game that's designed for use with, I think, at least 3 players, but anywhere up to 8. All you need is, as I've mentioned before, is 10 candles and some paper and some pencils and maybe some dice. It is a collaborative game that is designed by the players and the DM. Now, as each candle burns down, your characters get to the point where they are going to die. There is no surviving this game. It is how much you can do before you die. And if a candle randomly burns out, then you have lost a candle. You cannot relight it. You have to keep going. And it is one of the most atmospheric horror games I have ever played in my life. I really recommend it. So I didn't think we'd get here, but we are. We're on part 4. Jeez. So I have these really cute little ducks. This is the Nuka Girl. And I have a limited edition, pretty exclusive Vault Boy glow-in-the-dark. Again, only given to game employees, so. I have the Nick Valentine pop figure. And now we're going to go and see if I can find all of my clothes. Okay, the colours are really washed out because my bedroom light is awful, but this is my 111 cosplay. I also do have a t-shirt, but that's currently in the wash, so sorry about that. I have a a Pop Funko of the Very Best Boy. And the Very Best Ghoul just looking for a good time, even though he's butt ugly. I also have the Perception Bobblehead. Okay guys, there's going to have to be a part 5 because I do not have enough space, I'm sorry.
You've probably seen these neo-Nazi codes without even realizing it, and with the alt-right becoming more and more comfortable, it's time we talk about them. The scene has been using numerical codes for decades to help them recognize each other, but mostly to avoid law enforcement, so here are the most popular ones to look out for. A lot of numerical codes refer to the respective letters of the alphabet. For example, 18 for AH and 88 for HH. Other codes refer to common phrases within the scene. You've probably seen this one at the Capitol insurrection. 6MWE stands for 6 million wasn't enough and refers to the number of victims of the Holocaust. 168-1 refers to a right-wing extremist attack on a government building in Oklahoma City that cost 168 people their lives. The attacker received the death penalty, which is what the 1 refers to. The number 14 is another code referring to 14 words that were spoken by American neo-Nazi David Lane about the white race. Why do I know this? Well, in Germany we were taught about these codes early on because education is seen as the key to prevention. And I have a history degree. So spread the word, because the more we know, the more uncomfortable they get.